Alright guys, welcome to another video of match analysis. This is for the Intel World Tournament that I had past Tuesday. This one is up against the SilentAccent. Now I don't know anything about him. I did not have a chance to look up videos like I did for Sevlar because the matchup kind of started right away. And I didn't want to get DQ'd or anything, so we kind of played this one out. Chun-Li versus Honda. Now I will give a small shout out. I don't want to give a small shout out, but I have to give a small shout out to Jeff the Hero because I played him a bunch the night before. A bunch against his Honda. And his Honda kind of got me ready. I was actually very surprised. He's actually leveled up. So I'm not gonna say he's a scrub. He's not bad. He beat me a couple times, I beat him a couple times. Um but yeah, he's done really, really well. Um but anyways, Honda versus Chun. This matchup is very, I don't know. I don't know. I have to talk it out with I have to talk it out with the other Chun players. But for me personally, it's in Chun's favor. I think Chun beats him with the range. I think Chun has the ability to anti-air. I think Chun can zone him, can actually zone him pretty well. The only thing is, it's once he gets going with that V trigger one, it kind of gets a little rough because then you kind of have to like wait for him, and you have to be ready for the dash, and you have to be ready for range and stuff like that. So it's all about understanding how to punish, and we'll get into that right away. But let's go ahead and start this match. Again, I'm just gonna kind of try to zone him and keep him out. That's my whole game plan. Just keep him out. And unfortunately, he did the V skill too early, and I was able to run up and punish him. So that right here. So let's go over this real quick, okay? So whenever you block headbutt, I knew that wasn't light. So I know that's -7, right? That's punishable. So I can punish that. If I had EX legs, I would punish with EX legs. Sometimes crouching middle kick works. And to be honest, you should be punishing with crouching middle kick in the spinning bird or heavy legs. Like, that is the actual thing. I just don't do it because I don't want to whiff and I don't want to mess up. Because it's online. So I just do forward heavy middle punch, get the little damage that I got, and I'm good. But you should always go for crouching middle kick if it's medium. And you know it because it's the distance he goes. So here I have optimal range, I have optimal positioning. I keep him in the corner. I am a little worried about spinning butt slam, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, again, just do it because I don't know which one. So at that range is a little tough because I don't know what version of this is gonna be, but you can kind of tell that it goes a little fast, and this one is actually his medium one again. And to be honest, he shouldn't be doing, he should be doing light when he's that close, so that it's not punishable. You can't punish the light one for Chun. So because of that, I was able to hit him again. I got lucky there, but I missed the stomp. I don't know, I kind of brain farted there. Could have done the stomp combo, but kind of brain farted. Did the V shift and the throw, which that's pretty good. Another thing that you should punish is this move right here. This down fierce. It's -5. So this is EX legs punishable. So for those Chun-Li mains that are watching this, you can EX legs this if you see it. Right? If you block this, you can EX legs it. But I think I tried to go for it and I messed up. Okay, go for the spinning bird, and so the spinning bird actually works here. So what I do here is wait until he's coming down, right? So once he's coming down and getting close to me, then I spinning bird, right? And that's possible, and it works all the time if you just hold down. If you hold down back, block the upward part of the butt slam, you can time it even better. You just wait till the last second, and you can get spinning bird right after that. So he's saying. So this is the scary part. I probably should have V-shifted this, but I wasn't ready for it, and I just kind of again, this is the hard part. It's hard to like really. I want to use Fireball to push him back, but I don't want to, give him the big play. And so I'm kind of getting hit by a lot of things. Then I activate. It's just the easiest thing to do. You do forward middle punch, you activate your plus, and unfortunately for me, I got a hit, so I can do a combo after this. Alright. Most of the V shift. Oh, this is actually a very smart V shift. I was not ready for that. So now, again, this is a bad jump. 100% admit he should kill me here. Because he can just go for EX headbutt here and beat me. Unfortunately, he does. But this is a bad jump. He's kind of playing really too cautious. So, what I'm supposed to be doing is just using fireballs, right? Just put fireball. And keep him down. Okay. There's an EX legs again. I missed it. I'm so mad. I was standing up, so I couldn't do any punish there, so I let it go. Another, and then I finally punished EX legs. So knowing your punishes, knowing your like, I knew it was punishable, and I was like, "What's my fastest punish?" EX legs. Okay. So like that's kind of like my mindset on how to calculate that. I was like, I know it's punishable. I just gotta find out what. It was a perfect jump neutral that baited the headbutt. Jump neutral is really good. So he's been V-shifting a lot, and I just didn't think he would be doing it. But he's V-shifting a lot, so I'm keeping that in my mind. Missed the combo, so I get the combo back on him. And that's why I did the forward heavy kick, because I was like, okay, he's gonna V-shift, right? So the bad angle, I couldn't do anything. Man grabs me. And so this is punishable again. Let's punish it. And there's the forward roundhouse. You see that? This is what I'm talking about. And it's really good again, you know, after EX leg. Because you dash up, and then you hold forward, and when you see him getting up, see him holding forward, and then when I see him get up, I'll do forward heavy kick. And this beats out V-shift. Because the move is not active until she turns her kick in. So it won't give him the V-shift break that, you know, usually you get when you do it on a move. So because of that, I was able to catch his back frames, crush counter him, and then usually I'll just EX leg right after that. Activate, and I messed that up. I don't know. I will say it was a little laggy, just a little laggy. But whatever, right? Part of the show. But and he's defending really well. Give him credit. He defended that all really well. So I'm just waiting, and he moved forward. So this is why I jumped. Okay. Pay attention to Honda, right? He's walking back. He has back charge, right? So I wait for him. The moment he takes a step forward, I now know he doesn't have charge anymore. And then I jump because now he has to hit me with Pierce. And he has to be ready, he has to be confident. I didn't think he was going to be confident. And he wasn't. So he gave me that. And he gave me the throw. And then I got the cross up and cut. Okay? So understanding people's meter, understanding people's position really helps out, especially against charge characters. When you know they have the charge or not. So that if he was charging, I couldn't jump because he was just going to hit with the headbutt. But because he moved forward, it allowed me to go forward and jump. And yeah, it's still a risk because he still anti me with other buttons. But I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing to test to see if he's gonna anti me or not. And he actually just does it. So moving on to the next match. Again, he does, you know, take a round. He does do pretty well. He's not like any slouch or anything, right? Like he knows what he's doing. I think he's just a little nervous. And I was banking on that. I was banking on that his inexperience would cause him to lose. And I think that's how a lot of top players react in this situation. Is it's not that we think you're bad. It's just we don't think you have the experience to handle these scenarios. And so you know you just have to build that experience up. So again, I jumped on just a bait headbutt just in case, because some players like the headbutt right off the bat. He doesn't. Get the anti-air, get the 4 rounds. Again, punishable. And this was heavy. So, he just doesn't, you know, I just missed it. But actually, I think that was medium. Okay. Now I'm counter hit him, so it wasn't a punish. That, if I blocked, would have been punishable. This is punishable too. And I think, let me see this real quick. So he does that, hits me. So this is -7, so I can't even sweep this. I don't think I can do anything unless it's crouching middle kick, and crouching middle kick is not in the range. So no. Go for the jab reset, and you can get to flip him over, but I gotta throw the fireball, forward round, and now I'm just kind of using that forward heavy kick because I know he likes to press buttons when I'm in range, so that thing is catching him a lot and going for that crush counter. So this time throw again. Throw's kind of similar, doesn't activate the V-shift break, so you can go for a punish if you notice it. And I didn't have meter, well I did, but I didn't want to go for EX leg, so I just went for normal leg. Activate, battle knockdown, and then tried to go for a cross thing, didn't work. Missed it again. Yep, I knew Buzzsaw was coming. I should have blocked it low, but whatever. And now I'm just waiting. I don't need to go for anything. Missed my punish, so that was kind of bad. And this time, you know, I could have anti-aired that, but you just don't need to. Like, when you don't need to do something, don't do it. Just wait. And he was trying to make his little comeback, but I got to find that counter hit jab. Waiting for him again. Don't want to give him anything free. And now he has the armored, like the charge headbutt, and he could do it while moving forward. So I'm just gonna play it safe and not do anything too crazy. And we just traded. It was kind of lucky, but we traded, and I got the round because his health was really, really low. That's right. That's right. I didn't know. So then anyway, so then we go forward. So my thing is that like he hasn't really shown me anything that's gonna be anything aggressive. He hasn't shown me like what I, he hasn't really scared me with any tactics when it comes to like, jumping at me. He hasn't jumped at me much, and anytime he does, it's been with anti-airs. So he's trying to slow down the game, and I'm trying to like, keep. I'm gonna not change my game plan because he hasn't really adapted or he hasn't defended against it well. So I'm just gonna kind of be in the same bubble. I'm just gonna do the same things, wait for him to make some kind of adjustment, and then I'll try to make an adjustment to him. So let's see what he does in this one. This is his last round, so he's gonna make some kind of change here. Right, does headbutt, and that was a better place headbutt. Now I punished it, so I didn't mess it up. But he is V shifting, and this is something that is another reason why I was doing a lot of forward heavy kick, was because I was trying to make sure to punish it. Thank you so much for the sub, Holly. Um, but yeah, I just kind of didn't get the butt slams or anything like that. Didn't get to read that, or didn't get to check the dash. And the reason why I didn't check the dash, one, you could say, yeah, it's reaction. But two, you have to understand in the scope of things, when it's online, you really don't, you always kind of, you measure risk and reward. And so a lot of times, when you look at a replay, you don't see the lag, you don't feel it like online. You might think like, oh, why didn't you just react to that? Why didn't you just do this? And you're right, but if things go wrong, if a button is misplaced, that could equal a big risk. And so, as unfortunate as it is, if this was offline, 100% read the dashes, punish them. But because we're on offline, I play in a way where I just mitigate a lot of that risk and just kind of let things flow and wait for the obvious. That's where it gets a little tough at the higher level because everyone's kind of just, really on point with everything they're doing. Um, so you always have to mitigate all these things. And so when he was dashing in, it's not like I was going to press buttons. I was just kind of like, okay, he's going to do this. That just means my range is not, or my positioning is a little bit off. But you just kind of, get acclimated with it and figure out, all right, well, he's doing this. I need to be ready. Okay. So I activate my V trigger, try to keep him off, and go for that. I don't know why I did that. I think it was just, I don't know, kind of like really bad, like, I don't know what I was looking for. Maybe a V shift, but even with V shift, it wasn't gonna be good. Go for this combo. And again, I just like, to me, what I was worried about the most was I was worried that he might have played a little bit. Like I thought he would be more reversal heavy, like throw out EX headbutts more, EX butt slams more. So I was kind of like just trying to bait, but he never really did it, right? Yeah, maybe it was that like wake up super or something like that. And so I don't know. It's just he never really did it. So I missed a punish there. I could have supered it, and I was mad 'cause I think I did try to input it, but it didn't work. And so now I'm just kind of baiting and just seeing what he's gonna do, and I got hit by the thing. So I kind of just played a little bit too in my head. I should have just kind of been more confident, just because he hasn't shown me anything. And if he were to do super, it's fine because even if he supered, I'm going into the last round. He has no meter, and I have all the meter, right? So now I'm just kind of done with it. I'm just gonna play aggressive, keep him in the corner, and don't worry about anything else. Like just force things, because this is what I should have been doing. I should have been zoning him more than anything. And so I don't care about the that's another punish, and like look at my health lead, right? Like now that I'm being aggressive, I'm kind of just doing what I can to establish it. So V shift, he could have done the headbutt right there, and I would have been screwed. And there you go. Got that way. Now that was a little lucky. I was trying to get out of the corner, but for some reason the hitbox was a little too extended, and I hit him. Uh, uh, you just I kind of wanted to just kind of like get out of there, but because he was swinging his forward heavy kick, my knee caught him, and I was like, oh okay, and I just reacted to it, punished it. So yeah, this was the end of the match against Accent. His Honda was definitely needed some work. Definitely needed some practice into it, with especially with the matchup being in Chun's favor. Just I think it's slightly in Chun's favor. Just because once they get V trigger and once they have meter, it's really hard for me to do anything without taking a big amount of damage. But I do think that Chun Li can zone him pretty well, force him into bad spots, and it's really hard for him. He has to really make a big risk to get in. So it was still a good match. I had a bye first round, won the second round, won the third round, and the next match, if I win, I will be in top 16. So again, thank you guys for watching this. Make sure if you are looking to train with me, go to metafy.gg slash or to metafy.gg slash @roylegs. I'll make sure I post the link, so don't worry about it. And we'll see how it goes from there. But next matchup will be against, I'm gonna say his name is Nuki. Not to confuse Nuki like the Japanese god, but his he played Ibuki, and that matchup went very very weird. So um, definitely tune into that one in the next video. But alright, guys, peace.